as a trans fan, we're often encounter people who, some of which, of course, are naturally rude and disrespectful, but we do also run into a lot of other people who are, I wouldn't call them hostile. They're just they're well intentioned, but they're not using their brains, or they're not thinking things out. They're speaking before they process what the hell they're saying. So this week's edition, I'm going to probably make this a regular feature. The dumb things people tell me, and the dumbest thing I've heard all week, and this one is brilliant, and because this comes from another trans person of all fucking things. We talked about the discrimination we've been encountering, particularly with HUD, because that is controlled directly from the White House now, and their mandate is to they've already removed all housing discrimination protections for trans people. So that was levied against us over there. We yet to receive our letter, but we know that's the case, and nobody will talk about it. And so as I'm discussing this with other people, including a couple other trans who were present, one comes up to me and says, "Well, why can't you just pretend to be a boy and apply?" Really? Really? Wow. Let me explain why this is dumb. First off, when you apply for a place, you're gonna have to present identification. I do not have a single ounce shred of identification that was in my dead name. That's gone. I've legally changed everything, I've even physically changed, and we just can't go back in time. I mean, this is not like in a movie where someone can slap on a disguise, because this isn't a disguise. This is how I live. This is who I am. And I pretended to be someone else for almost my entire life, discounting 7 previous years served living trans in the 90s and early 2000s. And, all those other years in between sucked, because, so to hear this from another trans, it's just beyond stupid and unrealistic, and they should be ashamed of themselves. And I told them so, because it's like you can't apply for anywhere without proper identification. And secondly, again, I was like, we did not go through all this trouble altering our body, altering our entire life, just to go back to doing what we were born with. Okay, so that's the dum-dum of the week. Talk to you later. Love you all.